Sarasota Tim wants a subservient woman from the Philippines. Well, let's start with Living Free Mike. All right, he is on his apology tour here for a while. Yes, he has been gone for a while, and he decided to come back. He started another channel. It didn't work out very well, but he kept his Living Free channel, and he is apologizing for not posting in a long time and only posting product ads. Now, he says he needed to move because, well, he needs to move. He hasn't moved yet. He's still looking for land, but he needs to move because it's too far from town. To run to town, it's like an all-day thing. And now he has all these things, sheds and everything that he put up, and he has to move it all. Now, Mike is trying a new approach here. See, even though he's a silly little giggly kid or he's down in the dumps, there is no middle with Mike. He's either giggling and all stupid or he's just everything as woe as me. But he is trying a little bit of kindness instead of yelling at his subscribers. See, Mike usually yells at his subs because they don't hit the like button or share his shit, and he gets all pissed off. And now he decided he's going to try a different approach. He's going to do what he does best, and that is to beg.
I'm hoping, though, that after all those years that I shared enough good info, shared enough laughs, shared enough of the good times and the hard times, that I can be forgiven and given another shot. But I'm going to need help.
Need help?
Those who aren't used to it, I'm going to need you to give the video a thumbs up. Please do so. That'll be the biggest factor to let YouTube know to start promoting me again. If you aren't subscribed, please do so. Get some of that forgiveness going on and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for all the notifications. And maybe pick...
Oh, yeah. And maybe just go back and find some of my old videos and rewatch them. Yeah, go way back past, over a year ago when I started doing all these ads. Go back and do that, please. And I'm also going to need help monetarily. So look out for lots and lots of live streams where I do my hour-and-a-half begathons. And you can join in and pay for my lifestyle. The free, cheap, and easy one. The one that even I can't afford that. So show some forgiveness. Pass it forward. Help a brother out. And now, on to the great, the wonderful, the guy with the...
You see that little check mark?
That's right. Let's go on and talk about Eric, Nomadic Fanatic.
Who the fuck is Nomadic Fanatic?
All right, now, Tater, he rigged a solar bag in his shower, I guess, since he has this little water issue that he was such a big boy and tried to fix it all by himself. It still doesn't work. So he got one of them little solar bags and set it out in the sun, got the hot water all hot, and it got the water all hot, and now he's hanging it in his shower so he can take a shower. But it hangs too low. Even for the little tiny man-child, it still hangs too low. So he talks about putting some boards up and attaching them to the wall so he could raise the bag up some so he didn't have to squat down to take a shower. Oh, tater. Anything to ruin a fucking RV, just pound some holes in it and put a board up. Oh my God, the shit that he does to RVs, anything to ruin it. Well, and it's an RV that still, it still isn't registered.
Really cool having free hot water from the sun. Maybe some boards up here that go that way with suction cups that hold this actually up. Because if this were up here, it'd be perfect for me. But for today's experiment, this will work. So I'm going to take a nice shower. Okay. Well,
Yeah, he said suction cups, but we know you put a big old heavy bag up there, suction cups ain't going to hold, and he's going to screw some L brackets in there. I know how Tater works. Tater then remembered his rib line and said, oh shit, I better mention that. So he decided to say, it's really hard. I got to get that up in the air because it's hard to bend down in the shower with two broken ribs. Nice catch and call back there, buddy, on that rib story that hasn't been an issue for weeks. Oh, man. That guy never ceases to amaze me. Speaking of someone who never fails to amaze, Sarasota Tim, coming to you from, I don't know, Wawa, Pilot, Walmart. Oh, the same old, same old. Yes, the guy that's traveling, living his life, going on an adventure. He kind of reminds me, when I see what he's doing, it reminds me of when I worked for the moving company. And I worked with an over-the-road trucker, and we would drive down the highway going from point A to point B, and you go, hey, check that out, man. I got to make a little note. I got to come back and check that out someday. And you go, hey, look, the world's largest wooden roller. I got to come back and check that out. Oh, look at that over there, and look at that over there. And then drive to the next place, and then have to go to the next place, one point to point A to point B. And that's what Tim's doing. Oh, look, he's driving and he's talking. I watched the video, and he's talking about the way people drive, and they drive really shitty. This is coming from the guy who drives and puts eye drops in his eyes. The guy who's yabbering on camera on YouTube while he's driving, going, hey, look at this, and grabbing his phone, and what's that thing over there? Look, it's all gold. What's that over there? Hey, look at that over there. Look, there's a truck back there. Look at this over there. And he's talking about people driving like assholes. But yeah, the dude, he is seeing everything from the highway, just like I did from the fucking passenger seat of a tractor trailer. Hey, look at that. That'd be nice to go see one day. But will Tim pull over on his grand adventure because he retired at 62 and is out living his best life? Going from rest area to truck stop, back to the highway? I don't know. But yeah, good old Tim. So Tim is still, he's still posting his fast and furious at his fast and furious pace. Well, I guess maybe I should say his fast and frivolous pace. He said he was going to post shorter videos. Remember that? When he was, he even said it 2 or 3 different times because, Tim repeats himself quite often. But yeah, shorter videos and more of them. Well, in fact, if you go over and look at his stuff, you don't have to watch a video, just go over and look. His videos are all longer than usual. There's a 41-minute, 26-minute, a 16-minute, and an 18-minute. The only good thing about it is that he's still only posting his obnoxious 6 to 10 videos a day. The number didn't increase, just the length of his babbling. And of course, Timmy is coming up with some fresh new topics, such as grilling a cowboy steak, shopping at Walmart, a morning at Love's. All these original things, all these new, never before talked about by Tim topics. And the Timbits say that I don't have original content. Tim's about as original as these things are. Tim then goes on and he rambles about the Philippines in his the 26-minute video today. He repeats himself a few times and often veers off topic. In the middle of his little Philippine yabbering, he breaks off, and I don't know why, but tells a story about a McDonald's gift card. Now, this story should have taken about, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes tops. But yeah, good old Timmy, he dragged that shit out to about 10 minutes. And then he finally got back on track and back to the Philippines, and then started repeating shit that we just heard 10 minutes ago. Yes, folks, I suffered through this one just for you guys. That's right. So yeah, remember that. Remember the suffering I do. But what it all boiled down to was Mr. Moneybags wants to go to the Philippines because it's cheap. But the big reason is that the ladies are subservient and they love foreigners with money, but they're not prostitutes. Tim mentioned this fact a couple of times during the video. I think it was about 3 times I heard that he was reassuring us that they were not ladies that were paid for. They just liked, foreigners with money. And that really perked Tim's eyes up, because if there's one thing he's got, it's plenty of money.
So their culture is, it's not like being subordinate or something like that. It's just, it's like in Japan. Women do a certain role. That's their culture. And I think that women may not follow exactly that, but they're more, I don't know what the word would be to describe, but and they want to be that way. It's just the way they are. They want to meet an expat. They want to better their lives, just like so many women here do. When they see a guy roll up in a Ferrari or something, hey, what's your name? You single?
Good old Timmy. That's right. Good old world travel jet setter Timmy. The high school dropout. Yeah, I would take his advice about what ladies in other countries are like and what their culture is. Is he going to buy a kimono next? A little costume Timmy? Oh, I guess he learned that yelling at Tammy and treating her like shit just didn't work. So maybe try another country. Maybe it'll work out different. And Tim also took the time to explain maps as if his community was 10. I love when he does that shit. He dumbs it down so much, like everyone's a child. But what I wonder is, does he do it to make himself feel smart, or does he explain things that way in that childish way because he's an uneducated dropout? Leave me a comment. What do you think? Now, I watched Ms. Vicky's video, and she talked about Tim saying about going pee-pee. Oh, man. We all know Tim is putting on that goody two-shoes act. We know it's all an act, because we've heard him before. If you go back and watch any old stuff, he cusses like a sailor. He doesn't have any problems throwing out cuss words constantly. But his community now, they have him so whipped. They yell at him if he says damn. So he's so afraid of losing $1, he won't say piss or even going to the restroom. He is so money hungry. He is resorting to baby talk, going pee-pee at 65 years old. It's pretty damn sad. And Miss Vicky, she also said that the Timbits attacked her appearance. They talked about the gap in her teeth. Man, shit. Her teeth are straight and white. Her teeth look great. Now, my teeth have had many years of neglect. These butter-colored chiclets are beyond help. I wish I had her teeth. Well, what the hell they're talking about? Then they attacked her weight. They say things about my appearance as well, but the funny thing is, it doesn't really bother me, but some other people, it may. But here's the thing I would like to say to the Timbits. Oh, we have mirrors. Even though I'm visually impaired, I can see what I look like. We all know what our flaws and faults are. We don't need to be reassured. Hey, oh, you got metal. Yes, I have tattoos and I have earrings and I have metal in my face and I this and that and I wear cut off shirts. I know I'm a big boy. I dress all by myself. And again, I have a mirror. So we know what we look like. See, you guys hide behind keyboards. You don't put your mug on camera. It's probably for the best for you and the viewing public. Most importantly, that's not very Christian-like for a bunch of Tim followers that have morning readings from a not Bible and crush it for Christ.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.